All right. Well, we'll get started talking about this next match. Like I mentioned, going to be No Toxicity Gaming and Tactical Whiffers. Another Tier 5 Division 15 matchup we've got out of the 2v2 circuits of US East. Let's talk about the players that represent both of these teams and what their stats look like. No subs for either of these teams, so all four players you see going to be the four players that you see on the pitch. For No Toxicity Gaming, we've got Zed Boost and we've got JMG. Together, they've combined for 4.4 goals per game. I like to add up the individual stats whenever I can because those are more accurate than the top ones. The aggregate ones take into account the number of actual or the number of games that or like the number of game wins and losses that they have as opposed to the number of games actually played. So No Toxicity Gaming has had one game forfeited. So for the aggregate standings, it combines them and adds on this extra 3 games, but it doesn't do that for the individual ones. So 4.4 goals per game, very impressive from No Toxicity Gaming. 1.7 saves per game, so they keep a pretty tight defense, it seems, not being forced into too many saves. And then 1.6 assists. Plenty of solo plays, it looks like, from Zed and JMG. But we'll see how they combine and play together tonight. And see if they can get past Tactical Whiffers, who were represented on the right-hand side by Mr. Redbeard 25 and Yeehaw 20 and Yeehaw 25. Okay. Whoops. And so 3.5 3.5 goals per game for Tactical Whiffers, 3.25 saves per game. So the defense not as airtight. And then 1.46 assists per game. It doesn't look like they've had any forfeited games that they've been involved in. The Tactical Whiffers ending the circuit 2-4, but 73 goals to their name and a 50% game win percentage. Makes it seem like a bit unlucky. So they start off week 1 playing against... Who is that? Oh, I've played against... Or not played against. Esports West Academy. So they played against them week 1, and they swept that team. And then they lost to Purple Rain 3-1. Lost to No Toxicity Gaming 3-2. So a very close affair last time out. That was back in week 3. Week 4, Tactical Whiffers lost to Thick Mouthfeel. And then week 5, they beat Wiener Dogs. And then week 6, lost to Sunnyside. But now they find themselves against No Toxicity Gaming, who has fared much better overall in the circuit. No Toxicity Gaming ending 5-1. They beat Wiener Dogs 3-1, beat Esports West Academy 3-0, beat Tactical Whiffers 3-2 in week 3. They beat the Pickle Penguins 3-0 in week 4. And then lost to Purple Rain, the number 1 seed overall in this bracket, during week 5. They got swept by them. And then had a forfeit win against Aloha during week 6. So before we get started, let's also take a look at the bracket. Wait, what? I think that's the right bracket. Okay, yeah, it is. So 2v2 East Division 15 bracket. We've got Purple Rain at the top, who took down Nacho Lords 3-1 earlier this week. So they have moved on to the quarterfinals. They'll play against the winner of 715 Gaming and S17A Fluffy Cacti. And then the winner of that game will go up against the winner of Horrible FC and Muffin Men in the semifinals. Horrible FC taking a forfeit win over Aloha. And then Muffin Men, the underdogs against Thick Mouthfeel, but sweeping them as the number 12 seed. And then in the next two games, both of the top seeds came out as winners. Snurf over Black Panthers and Sloppy's Joe over Summerside. Both of those games sweeps, and Snurf and Sloppy's Joe will play against each other in the quarterfinals. And finally, we've got this bottom quadrant where we've got No Toxicity Gaming, Tactical Whiffers, Flicks and Chill, and Wiener Dogs. So the winner of No Toxicity and Tactical will go up against the winner of Flicks and Chill and Wiener Dogs. And so 3 more spots up for grabs in the quarterfinals of Division 15. And one of those spots is going to be settled right here on stream. So we've got JMG and Zed Boost joining us so far. The representatives of No Toxicity Gaming. Both these players do have first place winners trophies on display in their IGL trophy booths, or trophy cases. So they know what it takes to go the distance. And I think they are going to back themselves to do it again. Or at least make a very far charge for the championship in this division. But let's see if they can make it out of the round of 16. As we have started game number 1 between No Toxicity Gaming and Tactical Whiffers. Zed able to get it over Yeehaw. Is that going to pick it up again in the midfield? Tries to take it around the corner. Yeehaw has to get up for it, as JMG was also in the sky, ready to take a shot. Yeehaw's got a save already within the first minute. Redbeard not able to transition that one into the net. JMG pushes it to the orange side, and Redbeard doesn't get it past midfield. Yeehaw gets a bump on Zed Boost, which stops the attack for now. And Zed Boost does get bumped again. JMG, good shadow defense, but manages to pop the ball over themselves. Good physical play from Tactical Whiffers. JMG with the carry. Oh, can they get it through? They cannot. Yeehaw gets the stop. A good pinch away from the orange side. As I cut that one out, and Jay with a great save to deny Mr. Redbeard. And now they're going to transition into the orange half. Zed puts it along the back wall. Cleared away by orange, and now it's on the blue half. JMG bumped away. Mr. Redbeard, we've seen a lot of bumps already in the early stages. Oh, King J get it through! They can! Yeehaw made the save. But Jay forcing that ball through, stretching their car as long as they could, and completely blocking any chance at a clearance from the orange team. Yeehaw gets bumped by their teammates, so not able to follow it up. Try to pass it inside for Redbeard, who looks like they might have a shot on target. It's going to go bar down and in. A great play from Yeehaw and Mr. Redbeard. Mr. Redbeard continuing to follow it up, but there wasn't a need as that ball went straight in off the crossbar. A very fortunate bounce, but it does become the equalizer for Tactical Whiffers. Well, that's a good pass inside. Yeehaw serves up Mr. Redbeard. A very good pass. And the shot goes crossbar, but this time it goes out. ZMG pushes this one away. Yeehaw with the turn. They're going to follow it up. Try to get it back into the midfield, or at least out towards Mr. Redbeard, who gets 50 on the challenge. JMG picks up the ball. Oh, and that looks like it's past Yeehaw. Zed boost with the goal. Jay pushing the ball along the wall until the orange side pushed it inside. And Zed boost with a great shot to get it past Yeehaw. No Toxicity Gaming taking the lead. And it'll look to try to close out game number 1 in their favor. Possibly avoid the full 5-game series that they had to endure last time. Last time they did come out on top over Tactical Whiffers, but I'm sure they'd like to save themselves some stress this time around. Well, that stress might be coming back. Mr. Redbeard not able to finish off that chance. And Zedboost wasn't able to get that one either. Yeehaw trying to do something with it. Zed with the turn. Gonna be a shot. Is that top left corner? It's barred in. The crossbar, it very much in favor of the offense. That's 2 goals now that have gone crossbar. And now that's really generous by the crossbar standards. Usually like to cause some mischief in these games, but not today. They're going to help these teams out. They want to see goals. And JMG is going to be able to extend that lead to 3. A good beat there on the first defender, and the second defender not able to put in a solid challenge. And they're now up 4-1 as we head into the final moments of game number 1. Pushed inside by Mr. Redbeard, 25. And Zed tries to capitalize on it. Can't make anything happen, but they won't be too worried about it, as they're going to take game number 1 over Tactical Whiffers. They're going to just let it drop. No point in giving up a consolation goal that could give Tactical Whiffers some confidence. So even though Tactical Whiffers had 7 opportunities, they could only convert 1 of them. Meanwhile, no toxicity, putting up 4 goals on 5 shots. Their defense on point with savior medals for both players, stopping every shot themselves. Besides the 1 goal that Tactical Whiffers were able to get through. All right, keeping my throat hydrated with some water. Got lots of commentary still to go today. But no Toxicity Gaming taking game number 1. They're gonna look to try to find an early one or an early goal in game number 2. JMG got it inside, but it's cleared away. Zed has to. I don't know what I was trying to say there, honestly. But it was a close opportunity for Tactical Whiffers, and Zed is going to have an open net to shoot on. Chases it down. That mid boost certainly helping out their chances. They time it right, and they get to that ball as soon as possible without accidentally hitting it against the back wall. They find themselves in the lead just more than 30 seconds into the game. Jay trying to convert this one. Can't make contact with their flying attempt. JMG to the back wall. It's met by Zed. It's going to go off the backboard again. Mr. Redbeard able to beat them. Zed on the retreat. Mr. Redbeard and Yeehaw both double committing in that corner. Oh, they might be able to make something happen here. Yeehaw gets the shot. And it's going to be 1-1 between Tactical Whiffers and No Toxicity Gaming. Well worked by Mr. Redbeard. Yeehaw in the right spot to get the conversion. And they're all tied up. Lead for No Toxicity Gaming didn't last too long. But it's a very solid response from the Tactical Whiffers. They might be able to steal a second one here. That shot was wide, or high and wide. The follow-up was also wide. The ball's still lurking in the blue half, though. Mr. Redbeard going to go up for it, not able to read it right. That's a good beat from Jay. Can Zed get there? Not before Redbeard. It's off the backboard. Is there a follow-up? There's a block on the clearance. Shot for Zed, and that is going to go to the inside of the front post. I think the last defender may have thought that it was going to go wide. I'm not sure. Yeehaw was facing the right way and then turned so that they weren't. But I'm not sure if maybe they didn't go after it because they just knew it was out of reach or because they thought that it was going to go up the wall. It was pretty close. Mr. Redbeard, or I'm sorry, Yeehaw getting a demo on Zed, and Mr. Redbeard can't get the shot away. And it's going to go down the other way. Zed Boost getting a hat trick with that counterattack. Mr. Redbeard finding the humor in the situation. Saying they're faking when they missed that shooting opportunity. Yeehaw finds a demo on Jay. That's a great pass inside for Redbeard. He makes no mistake this time. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. And Redbeard puts that one away, makes up for missing that shot earlier, which got converted into a goal. And things back to how they were maybe 20 seconds ago. The clearance beats both defenders. Is going to be a follow shot? There is not. It's going to be very weak for Mr. Redbeard. Yeah, not a great follow-up. It's a shot from Jay, who blocks Mr. Redbeard's clearance. Yeah. Got a good 15. It is followed up by Redbeard. Oh, excuse me. Mr. Redbeard does get a 50, and it's at midfield. Yeehaw gets that light touch. Can't get it past JMG, though. Redbeard getting a nice stop at midfield, high in the air. But this could be a chance for Yeehaw to capitalize. The No Toxicity Esports struggling to get the ball out of their half the last couple moments. Oh, the pinch from Mr. Redbeard and JMG not turning into anything, ultimately. Zboost has an opportunity here. You get it inside, but not at a tight enough angle for a shot. And their teammate not ready for a pass. Still 1 goal is the quota for Tactical Whiffers. Or else they're going to fall to 2 games down. But JMG extends that lead to 2. Yeehaw gets the stop, but it wasn't strong. Goes right back towards JMG, who puts in a powerful shot to that back post. At 20 seconds left, Tactical Whiffers down by 2. They may have to start thinking about a reverse sweep here against a No Toxicity gaming side. We're looking very good right now. And No Toxicity going to take game number 2 over Tactical Whiffers. Again, Tactical Whiffers having more shots, more opportunities, but not getting the best shots and opportunities and not able to put them away either. The Toxicity keeps up their crazy goal scoring, or their crazy goal conversion rate. 4 goals on 5 shots. Putting away almost everything that comes their way. And putting in good enough defense to deny Tactical Whiffers on several occasions. There we have it. Game number 3 between No Toxicity Gaming and Tactical Whiffers. Can No Toxicity complete the sweep? Or will Tactical Whiffers be able to bring at least 1 game back and keep alive their hopes of a reverse sweep? Jay stopping Mr. Redbeard's touch at midfield. And Yeehaw getting it to fall in the air off the backboard. Mr. Redbeard with control tries flicking it over the oncoming JMG, but Yeehaw is forced into a save out to the corner. Zed turns away from this one, waits for Mr. Redbeard's touch, but they do still get it over them. JMG able to intercept. Ball still lurking in the corner. Zed Boost got it past that first defender. Trying to take a quick shot. It's off the post from Mr. Redbeard. Yeah, transition. Can they make contact? They almost do. Not quite, though. And both these sides gonna have to wait a bit longer for a breakthrough. Ball on the orange side, and Jay puts it across the face of the net, but their teammate not there. Yeehaw able to grab this one, take it up the wall. Zed putting it back into the orange half. A whiff there allows Jay to come in again. Passed inside by Mr. Redbeard. Another pass inside from JMG. Zed tried to get into it, but Yeehaw beat him. And Jay is going to get the shot off that time. A clean doink off the sidewall. Pops it over that last defender. And now, no Toxicity Gaming, with 3 minutes left, find themselves up by a single goal. JMG getting demoed by Yeehaw and allows Mr. Redbeard to try to pick up the ball. They end up giving it right back to Zed. Yeehaw has to come off the wall. And Mr. Redbeard in auto position as well. This could be an opportunity for Jay. The tactical Whiffers able to hold on. Get it away. Jay to the back wall. They get demoed, but it's a good save from Mr. Redbeard. That ball coming back towards them, and they pop it over towards Yeehaw. Tries to get it back inside. It's not a bad touch, but Zed able to intercept. Pushed off the corner. Jay not able to find a touch. Sent back inside by Yeehaw. Jay has to be careful there. They do get a touch into the opposite corner. And Zed, demoed by Mr. Redbeard, gives them more opportunities to find the shot on net, and they're going to find it. Finally, Tactical Whiffers able to get their first goal of the game. Just under 2 minutes remaining. We've got the game tied up once again. Oh, very close. Luckily for Mr. Redbeard, Yeehaw was behind them. Yeehaw, that shot, I think it's going off the post. It is. Jay pops it over one. Can't get over Mr. Redbeard. Zed has to come back in. Jay tries to get it on target. Pushed away by Redbeard. Zed beats him to it. Cleared into the corner once again. Yeehaw with the attempted cut inside, but Jay holds their ground. Doesn't dive into anything. Would have liked to see Zed try to bring that one inside themselves instead of hoping that it comes off of the corner fast enough. They can get that pass to who they need to more efficiently. There'll be fewer times where they're just giving up possession for trying to get them to go off the corner. Yeehaw gets demoed. Oh, it's very close. I don't know if that was an own goal. I don't know who got that touch. It might have been Jay. Oh, whiff, and a bump, and a shot for Zed Boost. 18 seconds left. And no Toxicity Gaming looks like they might take the sweep. over the number 14 seeded Tactical Whiffers. Unless there's another goal in the bags for Tactical Whiffers. The touch inside, nobody there. Yehiel not able to get there in time. One final opportunity for them potentially. 1 second, they have to keep it up and take it the length of the pitch. Jay trying to end it here with another goal, but that does hit the ground. And No Toxicity finishes it off, earning the 3-0 sweep as the number 3 seed in their bracket. Unlucky for Tactical Whiffers fans. They had lots of opportunities. They just could not convert them. They could not put any of them away. And they certainly did much, much better here, forcing No Toxicity into 12 shots, but only able to convert 2 of them. Much better defense. 6 saves between the 2 players. Really gave No Toxicity a tough end to the series there. But unfortunately for Tactical Whiffers, it wasn't enough. And they will drop out of the IGL playoffs at the round of 16 stage. But GG's to both teams and good luck to No Toxicity as they go through with the rest of the circuit.